Carl Jung said, "Science comes to a stop at the frontiers of logic. Nature does not. She thrives on ground as yet untrodden by theory." He was talking about the mind.
Hi. I'm visiting East Coast. I'm Michael. What's your name?
Oh, Michael. You found us.
You don't make it easy.
That's the idea. Well, you haven't changed. 14 years. The unconscious has a lean and hungry look.
First day of Portland.
And still apt. Did you come up by the beach?
Yeah. I met a woman down there.
Oh, that was quick. I'm impressed.
She wouldn't tell me her name.
Did you ask her?
I did.
Well, maybe you should work on your approach.
Hello again. I didn't catch your name. No, thank you. Need a hand here?
Michael, in here.
I saw that woman from the beach. She made your coffee.
It's very good. Let's keep her. It's my granddaughter, Olivia. So tell me about London.
I didn't think you had family.
She's it. Olivia's, she's why I asked you here.
She doesn't speak, does she?
No.
What's the cause?
She was developing normally, and then one day she just stopped talking. She can speak, she's perfectly capable, but we haven't heard a word since.
Does she write?
No.
She signs.
Not as such. But here, come with me. Olivia's lived with me since she was born. My daughter died during delivery. I raised Liv here on the island, homeschooled her. Her language comprehension is superb. Her IQ's off the charts. I've put her through the most extensive neurological, psychological testing available for years and years. The day I stopped trying to fix that girl, that was my greatest act as a doctor. That was the day I stopped practicing.
Why did you bring me here?
She must remain independent. She may need an advocate when I'm gone. I would like it to be you.
I need to do my own evaluation.
No.
I'll call Ed now to Portland and set up some tests. We're still
No,
in time.
no evaluations, no sessions, no treatments. I am not going to have her put through that again. She can't know why you're here.
She doesn't know.
She knows that you're my best friend's son and that you studied with me after he died.
Lionel, how can I come to any kind of conclusion if
Spend
she's an
time
adult?
with her.
I need to have her.
No. I read to her every day. Foucault, Emerson, P.G. Woodhouse, Shakespeare. Just stay until Saturday. It's my birthday. We're having a shindig. Be good to have you here. I think of you so fondly, Michael.
The house is protected, and there's more than enough to keep her comfortable, huh? Hey, Lionel.
Huh?
You've taken good care of her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can I come in? Huh. So you're a local celebrity? Get mobbed down by the docks? It's called inpainting, right? Using a solvent to remove the varnish. Now you assess the cracked paint and use a fill if it's deep, but this one doesn't seem to need it. You've matched the color, so now the actual in-painting. Stippling brush, super fine, 1 or 2 bristles. That's all I'm willing to chance. Although I am curious how you apply the paint. It must be very...
Oh, Michael. Lucille's... I have throat cancer, stage 4. 2 outs in the 9th. I decided against treatment. Lucille helps with the pain. There's nothing to talk about. It's not up for discussion, actually. But thank you. There'll be some friends over later. The ferry. How are you with the skillet?
Uncle, take over for me. You're young, you might survive.
Where did you learn how to dance?
Just the basics.
Very good. Now, my mother would say you should repay the compliment. Share the wealth.
This is the 3rd time this month. 3rd time with As You Like It. What are you trying to do to me? Death by reading? Is there an Orlando in your life? No, let's have some Blake. Please. Oh, God, you know what I miss the most? Be able to swim out there and become a dot on your horizon and have have the strength to come back. You want a hot whiskey?
There has to be a reason.
You tell me.
And you supervised all of it. Psychotherapists, neurologists, experimental studies.
Every detail. And watched her decompensate with each step. She'd become depressed, withdrawn, self-destructive. And then we'd stop. She'd blossom. As a doctor, I failed her.
And you agree with the final diagnosis. Olivia Williams is in sound medical and psychiatric health and has simply chosen not to speak no further treatment required.
I wrote it. Her silence is a choice, Michael. If you attack that, you attack her very being.
Portland Psychiatric Center.
Dr. Edward Knott, please. This is Michael Land.
Hey, man, I was just reading about you. How do you make neurology sexy to the rest of the world? What's your secret?
I stopped playing beer pong for a start.
Guilty. It's good to have you back, man. Well, how's the inner sanctum? And when are we having a drink?
Look, I need your help.
As long as it's legal, I have dependents.
I need whatever research you can dig up on adult selective mutes and other non-communicators.
Anything verbal?
Capable of making sounds, understanding words, but doesn't make words in any capacity, verbal, signed, written.
So we start by the assumption that the patient in question can't make them.
Exactly, but why? What would block the capacity to output words? Obviously bad wiring in the motor area or the left frontal lobe.
Dude's not a car. That being said, have you run any... Wait a minute. It's not true. Who are we talking about here?
And no questions.
About the patient?
I need complete confidentiality.
You know what? I'm gonna arrange a visiting staff appointment. You'll have access to whatever you need. Let me ask you this. How's her grandfather?
Dying.
Music, mathematics, religion.
all conceived right here. In the mind. And we still know almost nothing about it. Lionel called it the undiscovered country. When I first started at Portland, he said to me, forget about the known. We are explorers. Go quickly after the unknown. I'm sorry about Lionel. He told me. Are you scared? Me too. Why don't you speak?
He specifically asked that you play the part.
Yeah, as a kind of revenge.
He's getting whatever he wants tonight, Maverick, so hook her up.
That's Joan, my wife.
Stones with lime and hair lit up in thee.
Oh, I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole in this vile wall.
I kissed the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou meet me at Minnie's tomb straightway?
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay. Now is the moon used between two neighbors.
You heard me say many times, too many times, that all of life is in Shakespeare. Tonight, this stage was all the world. Well, thank you for being here.
You're welcome, old man.
Venice, the street. Antonio de Celerino. and selenium. In sooth, I know not why I'm so sad. It wearies me, you say it wearies you. Say it wearies you. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it. What stuff this made of? Where it is born? I'm to learn. Want wit, sadness makes me, and I have much ado to know myself. Your mind is tossing. There's no. Huh?
In truth, I know not why I am so sad. It wearies me. You say it wearies you. But how I caught it, found it, or came by it. What stuff it is made of. Whereof it is born. I am to learn.
What's happened? This is all Shakespeare.
Misery acquaints a man with strange bedfellows.
Live. Is he all right? When are you leaving, Michael?
I took a room down by the docks a few days ago. Staying on for a bit.
Why?
Why would Lionel call one of the few specialists with the expertise to help her? Maybe he called me because deep down he was afraid he made the wrong decision stopping Liv's treatment.
Watch it, Michael.
Now that she's speaking, I am certain he did.
Do not second guess him. Let's join the others, Livy.
Can I talk to you for a second, Liv? Alone.
I'll be downstairs. Say your goodbyes, Michael.
How much of that did you hear? Can we sit? Tell me why you were silent for so long.
I am that I am. Be that thou knowest thou art, and then thou art as great as that thou fearst.
Why are you speaking now?
My grandfather.
Why Shakespeare?
He loved me dearly, and for his sake I wish the having of it.
What about your own words?
I have these will rest an alphabet.
It's a small step now to speak for yourself in your own words. I'm worried about you, Liv. Will you let me help you? Lionel showed me these a few days ago. I took them when I left the house. I was going to put them back today, but you need to see them now. You have a communication disorder, Liv. This is your history. I need you to let me treat you, Liv. I'm asking for your permission. Liv, please.
I pray you know me when we meet again.
Shadows settle on this place that you left. Our minds are troubled by the emptiness. Destroy the middle, it's a waste of time. From the perfect start to the finish line. And if you're still breathing, you're the lucky ones. 'Cause most of us are heaving through corrupted lungs, setting fire to our insides for fun, collecting names of the lovers that went wrong, the lovers that went wrong.
Liv?
State police want to alert the local psych centers given the whole Shakespeare thing?
No,
Roland, we will hold them off, but we need to call Portland Psych to see if they've heard anything.
I do not want them involved, Phyllis, under any circumstances.
We can't close any doors.
She's fine. I know she is.
Is she, Roland? How do you know that?
Fellas, you're both pretty. Now let us do our job. We'll be in touch. You coming?
Then you are the lucky one.
She's breathing.
Help me! Help me!
Colder than a bluefish. Local guy pulled her out of the water, said she was swimming straight out.
Put her right there. Good. I'm gonna run you a hot bath.
She's been missing for 3 days, Roland. We have to have an MD look at her, not to mention there's gonna be a shitstorm of paperwork.
Okay, look, I'll sign whatever papers you need me to sign, but let's do it tomorrow.
Are you okay? What happened? Are you hurt? What happened? Can you speak?
Get on a plane, Michael. Come on in. All right, come on. Boss, take it. Come on.
Olivia Williams. I'm Officer Schwartz. This is Officer Ronan. We received an emergency application for your admission to Portland Psychiatric Center. I'd like to talk with you about yesterday's events.
Olivia, we're here to help.
You don't come down, we're gonna put you in restraints.
What the hell are you doing? Where are you taking her?
Portland Psychiatric Center.
Go off her! Get off of her! Who authorized
Dr. Michael
this?
Land.
I'm calling Roland, Liv. Just stay calm. Don't sign anything. I'm calling him right now.
She was missing for 3 days.
Her grandfather just died. What is the matter with you?
They had to drag her out of the sea, okay? Half frozen. They pulled her into the boat.
She is grieving, and people do strange things.
And she could have died out there.
So do something. You help her.
Next time, we might not find her.
How fucking dare you? Rolling cats, please. Roland, he's taken her.
Can you at least tell me where you were the last 3 days? While you were in the water? According to Dr. Land's notes, you speak Shakespeare. And sometimes if you become upset, you can't remember it. Is that happening now? Does this help? Dr. Land brought it in. Is there a reason you're not speaking?
Why should calamity be full of words?
You have a communication disorder, Olivia. You need help.
This is the excellent foppery of the world. That when we are sick in fortune, often the surfeit of our own behavior, we make guilty of our own disasters, the sun, the moon, and the stars.
An admirable evasion of whore, master man. My father compounded with my mother under the dragon's tail, and my nativity was under Ursa Major, so it follows that I am rough and lecherous.
Whatever happened to you these last 3 days, Olivia, whatever's happening now, we can help you.
Our remedies often ourselves do lie. Therein the patient must minister to himself.
So you acknowledge that you have a problem?
Throw physic to the dogs, all none of it.
No. 30!
She put herself in danger. 3 days missing.
You saw the state of her when they pulled her out of that water.
Gentlemen, please. The responsibility of care is with the hospital now. She's with Dr. Anderson. I will make my decision based on his evaluation.
Wait a minute. 2 physicians must certify.
Anderson is the best we have. And Michael is a specialist in this field. If they both
Land
agree...
is compromised. Due to his personal relationship with her, his commitment of Miss Williams is terminated now, or we file malpractice against Portland Psychiatric. The restraining order against Land will remain in effect. There's no doubt in my mind. She's a danger to herself.
Nurse Ratched is gone.
Who is here?
Told you she spoke.
Shut up. Lovers to bed. It is not yet near day.
This is a restraining order against you. My hands are tied. Go back to London. Let us handle this.
We have to fight this.
With all due respect, Anderson...
He will put her on a cocktail of pills and pats on the head, and in 6 months' time, he will shrug her off as a lunatic. Please.
I'll put legal on it today, but for now you have to go.
Let me just explain to her what's going on then.
No, I can't put the hospital at risk. Look, I will pull out all the stops, but for now, you have no access to her in the meantime, and you cannot set foot on hospital grounds until this is resolved. Terry, send security to my office, please.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Someone is joining us today, Olivia.
Has a doctor come?
Hello, Olivia.
Welcome, ass.
Where's she getting a pen? We remove them.
You come most carefully upon your hour.
Does my presence upset you?
No, Master Doctor. Have you brought those drugs?
This isn't a game, Olivia. If you took the medication, you might make some progress.
There's money for thee. Played sin with gold.
If you refuse, we can't force you. That's your choice, but you've made no progress. None.
I am not mad.
No one has said you're mad. But you're here because you need some options.
Why won't you cooperate with your treatment?
Wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them.
You must be a participant in your own recovery, Olivia.
What studied torments Tyrant hast for me?
We'll resume at a later date.
Get you gone, you dwarf, you bead, you acorn. Sell your face for 5 pence, and 'tis dear. Thou art a disease which must needs be cut away. Remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain. Down to hell, and say I sent thee thither. I leave you!
You know my attorney, Carter
Don't
James.
fuck about, Michael. Just tell me what you want.
She's asking for me.
Well, then testify that her commitment was unfounded.
They'd have to reevaluate her, and at this point, she won't pass an evaluation.
You drop the malpractice suit and the restraining order. You let Michael in with her. He can get her out of there faster than any court can.
Michael and his ruby slippers. Tell her she's sick, and she'll believe she's sick. Lionel Williams. Remember him? Your request is denied. You know the way out, Carter.
Have you been into Sears?
Come on, Michael.
She's decompensating. She's lost weight, she's being restrained. They're considering moving her up to secure care. Do you know what it's like in there? If I were treating her, she'd be out by now.
Mr. James, remove your client from my office before I add trespassing to the list.
Come on, Shakespeare, it's your hand.
Hugs, no, she memorizes the cards.
Puts down thine own breeches.
Or I will. Hey, can you come down to the day room? I don't know. They're naked. They're dancing around. Doctor, come to me, friend or foe. Hold me not with silence over long. Sweet doctor, come.
The MRI came up clean.
What do they come up with?
Oh, God, what haven't they come up with? You on the list? Autistic spectrum disorder, schizoaffective disorder, multiple personality. She's not my patient. It's a dead end anyway. Everything they try. There's hardly a week now that she doesn't kick off about something and wind up in seclusion. It's not looking good. She still has to see you every day.
If they won't let me in to see her, maybe I can get her out and treat her on the outside.
How are you going to do that? Yeah? Good luck with that.
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick coming fancies that keep her from her rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow. Raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart.
Hey, thought you might be in here.
Check this out. I say, we must not so stain our judgment or corrupt our hope to prostitute our past cure malady to empirics, or to dissever so our great self and our credit, to esteem a senseless help, when help past sense we deem.
More needs she the divine than the physician.
Maybe we should bring her on the road, make a bit of money.
What with you as the bearded lady?
I have charged thee not to hunt about my doors.
In honest plainness thou hast heard me say.
They're gonna send her upstairs.
Third time this week. You going in?
She's presenting with psychotic agitation, mood lability. No insight into her symptoms. Possible obsession with Dr. Land. Interesting. Photographic memory which fails under stress. I know you said it wasn't organic, but
Oh,
couldn't
God.
we...
Beat that horse.
Status report.
Well, grounds and clothing privileges revoked because of multiple escape attempts, special observation 2 status for interfering with other patients' development, refusal to take oral medication. She has been placed in seclusion 6 times in the last month.
I want some new ideas, new differentials. Anything.
Could you get a treatment over objection order for the meds?
Not likely.
What about ECT? You always want to burn it out of them.
PTSD, but there's no history of abuse.
Come on, people. This is a highly intelligent woman who's getting worse. Give me a reason not to send her upstairs.
Bipolar. Have you considered it? It could be a unique manifestation. Say bipolar with some form of OCD.
Thank you for reminding me why you're here. Let's go down that path. Develop a treatment plan. Who's next? Jennifer Elsie Goodwin.
Ah, shut up.
Shut up.
Come on in. Have a seat. It's okay. I want to talk about Dr. Land. Michael. I want to talk about Michael.
Will you send him?
You sure you want to see him? He did put you in here.
I pray you send him.
Do you have feelings for him?
I think not. I love him, though I ask for him. I have more cause to hate him than to love him.
Get in line. Bastard always beats me at pool except when he's letting me win. Set me up with my wife because he knew she was too sweet for him. And I had the highest scores. But who was offered my job first? Correct? You know what he does? Turns it down, flat. He knew I was next in line. Wanted me to have it because my wife and I had a kid on the way. To this day, I don't know if he did it for me or to avoid becoming me. Your turn.
He's sufficient.
Sufficient. Olivia, I'm being frank with you because I'm trying to untangle a very complex situation, trying to figure out what's best for you, how I can help, what I'm capable of. But I need you to return the favor.
He hath my goodwill. None but he in this prison. I would speak with him. Will you send him?
I can't. He's not authorized to be in this hospital. There's a restraining order against him.
He cannot come. Why are you silent? I pray you send him. Oh, let me not be mad. Now, man, sweet heaven, keep me in temper. I would not be mad.
We fear! We happy fear! We band of brothers that fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day!
Regular. Decaf latte.
Home, you idle creatures, get you home. Is this a holiday? Go thou and fill another room in hell. This place is too cold for hell.
Oh my God.
Depth charge?
When is that gonna go?
You beast. You gonna be up all night?
People are gonna be asking you about
This man know more than this. Every bondman in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity.
Be quiet!
Life, being weary of these worldly bars, never lacks power to dismiss itself.
Is that a suicide threat?
To be or not to be. That is the question.
Fuck that. Not on my watch.
Did anybody see you?
Jeffrey owes me, and the others don't know who you are. You have until the morning shift arrives. Then she moves up to secure care. After that, even I can't get you in. You understand? To keep her downstairs, she has to admit that she needs help.
And to get her out altogether?
Visible recovery. She's got to use her own words. I'll log your work in as my own. Do you have a plan? Are you gonna share it with me? Fine, you fucker. Just make it work. Acknowledge illness. Speak normally. Yes?
Yes. Hey, why are you doing this?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Just, you know, fix it. She's in seclusion.
Live.
I remember you, sir, by the sound of your voice. I remember thine eyes well enough. I remember them too well. For art thou but a dagger of the mind, and I shall lose my life for want of language? Is it not a language I speak?
Live.
There is nothing I have done yet on my conscience deserves a corner. I'm not mad.
No.
But what is it you would impart to me? Wherefore do you hold me here so long?
Thought I'd be here too.
Not fair terms.
No.
We are all frail.
Yes. They haven't let me in, Liv. I've been trying.
The fault, dear Brutus, lies not in the stars, but in ourselves.
What's your name?
What say you?
What's your name?
Olivia.
Your full name. Full name, Liv.
Olivia.
Full name. Have you ever said it? Do you even know it?
I am not mad.
Your full name.
I heard thee speak me a speech once, but it was never acted.
I never said anything to you I didn't believe to be true.
Action is eloquence. Free me.
Speak to me. Liv, we don't have much time.
Let me go.
It's not in my power anymore. Will you admit that you have an illness?
Do you not jest? It is not madness that I have uttered.
Then buy back your freedom. Pretend. Tell them you need help. They'll let you go in a few weeks, let you come in as an outpatient. Then you can make your choice.
I took thee for thy better.
If not for yourself, then do it for Lionel.
Art thou not ashamed? Why do you look on me?
Ignore him.
How does your patient, doctor? For I've heard my grandsire say full oft extremity of griefs would make men mad.
Sir.
I am not mad, but if I were, you have made me.
Sir.
I was adored once.
There was aggressive physical contact. You have to leave.
You still are.
I told you, any violence...
We're a bit past protocol now, and we don't have time for this.
You keep on like this, you put us all at risk, including her.
Quiet, she's saying something.
What I have done, I hear proclaim was madness. So is the bargain. I kiss his conquering hand. Tell him so.
Order a hoarding clearance.
Are you crazy? There's no way she can handle that.
Do it. Talk to me, Michael.
Olivia, please. There's no reason this has to be done. We're gonna make this easy. We're gonna make this easy.
You're gonna have to wash that off.
Let me do it.
Just clear the room. Patient Olivia Williams. Patient has acknowledged illness and the need for help.
Hoarding has been curtailed.
Is she dead? Shut up.
She's awake.
Leave me in there, Ed. No matter what, don't pull me. Call Roland and Thomas. Tell them I'm here. Roland first.
What? No, I'm not gonna do that. You still have time.
If it's you who makes the call, you'll be covered. Do it. Which book is that? Written on the body. Appropriate. Why aren't you dressed? You have your clothes? Speak to me, Liv. Say something.
Read to me then.
You taught me language, and my profit on 'tis I know how to curse. The Red Plague rid you for learning me your language.
Those all have quotes in them? How long will that last you? How many words are there? 500? 50? Do you remember any of it? You know what? You don't need it.
Enough! What's your name?
What's your full name? Please, try. Your name.
What?
Your name. Just your name.
What name? That which we call a rose.
No.
It smells as...
Don't.
The world's a stage, the women players.
Your name.
No, it's Greek to me.
New words, new language.
Alas, poor Yorick. My horse, a kingdom. A kingdom for my horse.
Liv, we don't have much time. You stick to his words and you're stuck here. This is not a life.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Here.
You're willing to stay in here for this? Open the door.
Once more into the breach, dear friends.
Open it!
Hold fast and stay here or adapt and live freely. Is it worth it?
Double toil and
What
trouble.
do you
cry
want?
havoc and let slip the dogs of war.
Choose, Liv.
Out, damned it, spot out.
Choose, Liv.
You be. The undiscovered country.
What?
To be or not to be. That is the question, whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune.
Or to take arms against the sea of troubles and by opposing, end them.
To die.
No, not a death. To use your own words so you can live out there. A compromise, maybe.
To sleep no more.
And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. You can walk out of here. Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished.
To die. To sleep. To sleep.
A chance to dream. To have a chance at a future.
Aye. There's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause.
Why? It's not giving up. It's words.
There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear
For
the
who
whips?
would bear the whips and scorns of time?
The oppressor's wrong. The proud man's contumely. The pangs of despised love.
The law's delay.
All the insolence of office. And the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes.
This is what I'm trying to understand. Why would you put up with all of this when it's in your own power to walk out of here?
When he himself might as quiet as make with a bare bodkin.
I don't even know what a bodkin is. I'm trying, Liv. Help me. Who would these fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life? Why would you choose this to suffer in here? But that the dread of something after death?
The undiscovered country. The undiscovered country.
That's Lionel's phrase. The unknown mind, that's what he called it. We are explorers, go quickly after the unknown. We talked about this on the beach.
The undiscovered country, from whose bourne no traveler returns.
You're saying you're the explorer going after the unknown. The extreme choices, the silence, the Shakespeare. I'm going to ask you a question, Liv. I need you to tell me the truth. Are you able to speak normally?
I am able. I will not.
Everything Lionel talked about, it's because of you. Going after the unknown, new ways of being. Of course he didn't want me to treat you. He wanted me to learn from you. All right. I know your name now. Your name is Hamlet. Your name is Shylock. Your name is Rosalind. Your name is Caliban.
Get
Erin.
away from her.
Remove him, please.
You're Romeo. You're Prospero. Cleopatra. Festa the Clown.
Press the charges, Michael.
Juliet. Portia. Banquo. Malvolio. Ferdinand. You're Fat Friar with a double chin. You're all the Capulets and the Montagues. And your name's Olivia.
I can now prove that this hospital is a greater danger to my client than she ever has been to herself.
Look, Roland.
So, unless you want to see this place shut down pending a full investigation, I suggest you agree with that assessment. Now, I'd like to discuss your plans for my client's release.
You've heard the complaint that's been brought against you. Is there anything you'd like to say in your defense?
Not here to defend myself.
And what do you intend to do if your license is revoked?
Listen to her actions.
Dr. Land.
I'd like this clearly on the record. Olivia Williams is in sound mental and physical health. My commitment of her was entirely without foundation.
Then it is the view of this committee that Michael Land is in breach of the Code of Conduct of the American Psychiatrists Association. The committee recommends that his license be revoked, effective immediately. The committee calls Dr. Edward Knott.
You forgot about Falstaff.
Olivia, you ready?
And for Olivia, I leave you the ocean and everything in it. The land and the worms and the wet stones. The sky and the wind and the light. Our home, our books. In short, our kingdom. And it is still less than you've given me. By living an unknowable, inexplicable life, you have taught me to believe. So have courage, magpie. Be not afeard. The isle is full of noises, sounds, and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ears, and sometimes voices that, if I then had waked after long sleep, will make me sleep again. And then in dreaming, the clouds methought would open and show riches ready to drop upon me, that when I wake, I cry to dream again.
Put on your face. Know your place. Shut up and smile. Don't spread your lips. I could do that, but no one knows me, no one